Hey, so 2 minutes ago I done another video with the Bare Minerals products, so this time I'm actually going to use a various kind of selection of different kinds. So we've got the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, we've got a wee bit of Makeup Revolution, we've got a wee bit of YSL Touche Eclat, which is amazing, it's really nice. I'm going to zoom that out a wee bit. I've also got some Kiko, which they've just opened in Glasgow, and it's so pretty. You build these yourself. You buy an empty palette, and I'm just going to drop it everywhere. You buy an empty palette and then you put 3 ones in, and they're magnetic, so you can change them if you're going out or going abroad or you're going away anywhere, night away. You just put the 3 in you want. We've also got a wee bit of the Too Faced. I've got a bit of NYX, which again I love. A wee bit of Urban Decay highlighter. It's super sparkly. I don't know if you can see it's sparkling. I'm just going to show you. You can see it sparkle. It's so nice on your face. A little sparkle. Right, so I'm going to start off again. I'm going to get my fringe out the road again. So we're going to start off with your moisturiser. So this time I'm actually going to do a Lancome one that I got in a goodie bag basically. If you spent so much, you got a wee gift bag. So this one it's actually a really nice moisturiser. It's Hydrazine. I've never used any Lancome product. I was looking for another kind of foundation to get for kind of daily use. So yeah, I love this moisturiser again, so good. So applying that all over your face. Oh, we're ready to face. So taking my makeup off. So this time we're going to do a natural look using a wee bit of a selection of products. Just gives you a wee bit of idea on different ways to do it if you don't have the Bare Minerals stuff. I'm going to try doing the concealer bit and things with the Beauty Blender. So this is kind of these shaped sponges, and they're great dry or damp. I prefer them damp, but some people use them that prefer them dry. I'll just rub that in. And also my new favourite product is the Makeup Revolution, the strobe cream. So basically MAC do a version of this and it's like 3 times the price. I think this was £8 and it is so good. You can wear this on its own as well. So it's basically a cream, but it's got like a shimmer or a gold. I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if you can see it. It's got like a gold tinge in it, so it highlights as well. If you can see it, put it on. You can see how shiny it is. That's amazing for a moisturiser or a cream. So I kind of just put a wee bit over my cheeks, any areas that I'm kind of going to highlight anyway. Rub that wee bit in. And it's super soft on your skin as well, which is always a plus. Next we're going to go on to what concealer will we use. I'm actually going to use a wee bit of a mixture. I've got this Naked Skin Urban Decay concealer, but I kind of got it too dark, which is kind of a bit crazy because I think it's the second lightest one, second lightest one. So I have got it in shade light, but it's a wee bit too warm for my skin. I think there's one under it, but it's sold out everywhere, so that's it there. So concealers, I always like to go quite light with my concealers, so like the video before, we're just going to do our stripes, just wherever we kind of want to cover, where you want that, the most coverage basically. So I've sprayed my Beauty Blender with the MAC Fix Plus. This is also going to keep your makeup on longer. You could also spray it with toner, which is nice and refreshing as well. So you're just going to start patting that in the stippling motions, basically doing that. So you can see it is a wee bit too warm for my skin, especially for a concealer, but it's okay, we can work with that. Just doing that with all the bits I've got in. I love working with Beauty Blenders, you can literally get them anywhere as well now. Patting that one in. And then we're going to use a wee variety of eyeshadows. I think it's the MAC ones I've got. Yeah, we'll go for a wee bit of MAC. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of the MAC eyeshadows, but these two I've got are amazing. It's kind of a taupey colour, or taupey orangey colour. It's kind of rusty, and a purple one. Again, you can fill these palettes up with the 4s. So you buy the empty one and then the 4 eyeshadows that you're wanting to put in the palette. You can get bigger ones as well, but like I said, I like the ones. So yeah, blend that all in, make sure we've got everywhere. I've actually been wearing my makeup like this quite a lot recently. And what I actually do is I got the Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation, and it is identical to my skin. I absolutely adore it. And it's amazing as a concealer as well. So basically, once I've done that, I put a wee bit of that on. It is the nicest foundation I've possibly ever used liquid wise. So it comes in this wee dropper, like this, and you basically need 4 drops for your whole face. Literally, if you do not believe me, once you try it you'll realise how much product 1 drop covers, like your face. But I basically just put it on the back of my hand and dab it where I need it. So again, we're going to go in with that concealer brush that we used with the last product, and we're just gonna, you can see how light that is. You're just going to pat it on under the eye. This also works as a highlighter because it is very pale, which I love. I really like pale colours on my skin, especially if I don't have tan or anything on. It just works so much better. So yeah, basically like that. That is how you would highlight as well if you're using creams. Tiny bit on my nose because my nose is quite dry, so don't want to put too much product on it in case it kind of clogs it. And then again, top of the forehead. And then you're going to go back in with that stipple motion with the beauty blender, and you're going to just patch it all in. You can see it already kind of highlights the points of your face that you've done. You can obviously get this in different shades, but I adore it in this shade. It's actually really nice on your skin as well. It's so good coverage. It is a really heavy coverage foundation, so this is basically why I would use it for on holiday anyway. For a natural look, I would just use it here as a concealer kind of product. I love products that are kind of multi-use. They do everything. And you're just going to use it in kind of not dragging, but brushing movements. Make sure it's blended all over the face. It's got such a good coverage in it as well. Can't see. There we go. You can see how well matched it is to my face. I am so pale. But it doesn't really matter about your concealers and your foundations colour wise, because as soon as you apply bronzer or blushers, you're not going to look that pale. So the Marc Jacobs foundation, I have got it in shade, I think it's Ivory. Let's double check. Yeah, it's Ivory Light. I think there is an Ivory Warm as well, so it has got a warmer tone. It's kind of similar to the concealer, but I think that would be too dark for me. So next we are going to go on with a powder. We're going to bake the products we've got in. So I'm actually going to wear a number 7 that I have stole off my mum. She has given me it because she got a new one. So we've got a number 7 compact powder. It is similar to the Ready foundation, the way it's kind of set out. I have used it quite a lot. So you're going to use your wee sponge that comes with it. You're going to rub it in the product. You can either use this or a brush, whatever you fancy, and then just pat it on. Like I said, it stops the product slipping or going shiny with your skin. And the same on the other side. I actually love baking my makeup. It makes such a difference. It just looks so flawless. It does make it look a lot better, to be honest. And you're just going to apply it to the areas that you do get kind of shiny. Obviously if you're going for the dewy look, you can miss that step out. Depends what kind of look you're going for. But for me, I like a dewy look, but for on holiday I don't want to be too dewy, basically. I like to be shiny. And you're just going to make sure that's all blended. I can't really see it right. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Next we're going to go in what we'll use next. We're going to do a bit of bronzer this time. So I'm actually going in with the Kiko palette. It's eyeshadows, but they're multi-use, so I'm going to go in with this product here. All their eyeshadows are numbers, so this one is 83, I'm sure. I'll double check, but this is my favourite. It is highlight, obviously. So shiny, it's the best highlighter I've ever used. So we're going to use, what brush will we use? We're just going to use a nice blusher brush, and we're going to go into the contour areas just to bronze up that skin. I think I sometimes do suit a bronzer better than a blusher, but it's nice for a change to go a wee bit of pinky. And I'm just going to apply a bit under the chin. So this is kind of the more bronzed look, I'd say. This is amazing, especially if you've got a tan. It just looks amazing and so summery. There we go. And we're actually going to do highlight now. So basically, with the Naked, what's it called? Naked Illuminated. Naked Illuminated, you get a wee brush. So basically, you get your highlighter here, and you open it up further, and you've got this wee brush, and it is amazing for highlighting. So we're going to first go in with the Kiko product, so it's an eyeshadow like I said, but wait till you see this. Just wait. Look at it. Look at that, like that is incredible. So we're going to go in with that first, and with a wee brush, and you're going to highlight. Look at that. Look at that shine. I'm going to move that light so you can see it better. Look at that. It is so shiny. And to me, there is no right or wrong. You can highlight till your heart's content. I'm going to bring it up to the temple a wee bit this time. Highlighting is just amazing. It actually makes you feel better. It does make you feel like you've got that wee bit of sun because you've got the contrast of the darker or the contour, and also the light with the highlight. So you can highlight to your heart's content. I do like a lot of highlight. I like to be shiny, but that's me. I'm going to apply just a slight wee bit down the nose just because it is quite a strong highlight, and on the chin and the forehead. I've also applied just a tiny bit just under the brow bone, and then what I do next is I go in with the sparklier one, the Naked one, and it's got kind of a browny bronzy tinge to it, so it just kind of not dulls it, but it makes it more goldy instead of white, which I love. So you're just going to over all the areas that you highlighted. So again, I'm not going to touch my brows this time, but this time I'm just going to put a wee bit of clear mascara on. Just set some in place, especially if you're if you do sweat a lot on holiday. It stops your brows from moving. It just keeps them nice and in the right place. So this is actually a clear mascara. It is Rimmel, and it's just a wee one, just because I don't really use it for anything other than setting my brows. And again, I do have HD brows. I'd highly recommend them. I love them. Makes such a difference. At least I've actually got my brows done in this video. Half the time I don't. It's the joys of having a fringe, it covers everything. There we go. So I just keep them nice and in place and tidy. And next we're going to go into eyes this time. So I'm actually going to go in with that orange from the Kiko palette, and we're going to do orange eyes. So I'm going to go in with, what brush will we use? So a wee brush. And obviously my fluffy brush. Yeah, I'm going to go in with this brush. It is a wee bit thicker, you can go smaller if you don't want too much orange, but who doesn't like orange eyeshadow? Like I said, these eyeshadows are incredible. I've never used Kiko until now, and the products are so pigmented. Pigmented? Aye, pigmented. Pigmented. That doesn't sound like a word, but yeah, you know what I mean. They're just so high colouring. So yeah, you're going to apply that right under the lashes. And again, this colour will probably make my eyes kind of pop. Any kind of browns, rusty colours, oranges, they tend to make your blue eyes pop. Just with the contrast. I love it. I love colour, especially on holiday. Then you're going to go in with the browner shade, the taupey colour, with your fluffy brush, and it just blends it out a wee bit. And you're just going to circle movements. Can't even speak today. Circle movements, just to kind of blend it a bit. So I think I said, is it last video? In one of the videos I was talking about a white eyeliner to make you look more awake. It is incredible. I bought the NYX one, I think it was £6 or something, and it is amazing. It stays on all day. You just get it in Glasgow. I got it in the Boots. So we're just making sure that's nice and blended. Look at that highlight, it's so sparkly. Right, perfect. So next we're going to go into the NYX highlighter. So I'm going to apply this in my waterline. So basically, if you pull your eye down, it's the wee bit that's here. So I'm just going to apply that. Wait till you see the difference this makes, especially on holiday. So it is a chunky eyeliner, so I'm assuming the black ones and things like this will be really good as well. So I just line that there, and look at that, look at the difference, look how awake I look. Just opens your eye completely. And there's no right or wrong way of doing this, it's whatever. If you don't like doing that, you don't have to do that. I know people are a wee bit funny about things like near their eyes and stuff. I'm just going to apply a bit more of this eye. So you can see how much I've got on this eye and not this eye. So yeah, I'm going to even that up a bit. And don't worry about getting it on your lashes, because obviously that'll get fixed as soon as you put your mascara on. Perfect. So, mascara time. This is a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It is one of the best selling ones at Too Faced, I'm sure they said. It is a really good mascara. I've been using this for quite a while now. This and the Lash Domination are probably my all-time favourite mascaras. And I'm sure the Bare Minerals has just brought out a thin Lash Domination, just like a smaller brush, and it's meant to be really good, so I'll need to try that. So again, not a lot of mascara. I would again possibly put on fake eyelashes, depends how much time I had. Obviously I wouldn't if I was going out during the day. Well, I might actually, but not if I was going near the pool. Probably wouldn't even wear very much makeup at the pool, maybe a bit of bronzer just to kind of keep me nice and sunny looking. So yeah, that kind of evens it up a bit so it doesn't make the white look as strong. And then lips, what will we do for lips? Well, we do this one. So this is a Gerard's lipstick. This is called Berry Smoothie. So it is a kind of pinky, rosy, reddy, I don't know. This colour. It is a nice one. So we're going to go ahead and apply that again with the brush, because that's just how I do my lips, to be honest. So yeah, going in with that same brush. The nice thin one, basically. You're just going to apply that onto the lip area. It is a nice colour. Also, if you've got orange eyeshadow on, you don't really want to go too much with the lips. I just think a wee bit of colour is nice on holiday. Especially if you've got a tan. So I do really like that lipstick, I use it quite a lot. So that would be your lipstick. And then, last but not least, it's the Touche Eclat. This is just literally one line, basically, so you just click the bottom of it. I'm literally just applying a wee tad bit there. This just makes sure, I wear glasses, so this actually stops it from making the marks if I don't have my contact in. And it just pats that in there with your beauty blender. And it kind of highlights that a wee bit as well, so again, anything to make me look more awake. And I might put a bit more highlight on, because that's just what I do. So yeah, I'm going to take this down. It makes me look a bit more normal with my face on. I'm going to put a bit more highlight on, because that's just my thing. There we go, I'm going to move that light so you can see. Look at that highlight. Look at it. So yeah, that would be your look. I will get a copy of all the products I've used. Any questions, I'll list my email address as well. Any ideas you want to know where to get the product, or anything you need to know about the product, basically how to use them, give me a wee shout. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.